And finally, Recolonize Nigeria. The 24th of January 2020. Dr. Kemulun Lawyer. I am a mother of three. My children are American. They live in the United States. One of them is here with me right now. And we need the white men to come back and recolonize Nigeria. It's not necessarily the British. Would you like the Americans to colonize you, or the Portuguese, or the French? We're now in this age of superiority, like, oh, we are the same as the French, the Portuguese, the British. They need to go. If you need them to go, then tell them to close their embassy missions and go. I used to go to London in the morning, and 6 o'clock I arrived there, and the next day I was back to Nigeria. I didn't need a visa. They stamped me at the airport and I came back. These are things I lived as a kid. Today, you need a visa to go to England, and you're going to pay a lot of money, $125 or whatever. Why is it that way? Why is it that way? An American child, my son behind, comes to Nigeria to go to school. You didn't accept him. It's supposed to be the other way around, right? You go to America to school. You didn't accept him. On the day he gets a Grammy Award from his music, he'll shout out University of Ibadan for not giving me an admission. My son will be attending the Baltimore School of the Arts in Baltimore, Maryland, where he was born, and I have to work hell hard to pay that tuition in dollars too. So at 55, I should be resting. By 65, I'll get my pension. When I said my pension was $40,000 a month, some people were saying, is it a lie? Shut the hell up! It's not a lie. You don't know anything about how the world works, or America. Somebody works as a pharmacist, a journalist, and a PR specialist. 3 professional jobs, first class. The United States has ways in which you can know what your pension is. It's called Social Security. You go to the website, you enter your Social Security number, you see your estimate as of today if you're 65. Don't argue with me, you dumb fools in Nigeria. Young and old. Every last one of you need to be yelled upon. You're all mad people. Ẹ jókòó òṣìṣì Nàìjíríà ní gbogbo power ayé. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ dìbò fáwọn àwọn politicians yẹn, ẹ gba rice, ẹ gba oúnjẹ, ẹ gba gbogbo lọ, ẹ dìbò fún wọn tán. Wọ́n cheat left and right and center. Ẹ wá máa sọ pé ẹ vote fún wọn, wọ́n cheat wọlé ni. Orí yín ò pé. A whole Aṣíwájú Tinubu, possibly one of the most intelligent Nigerians I know. Do you know what those guys went to when they fled to Canada when Abacha was going to kill them, they said? Was I in Nigeria? I was abroad in the 90s. The kind of human rights problems that happened to you here. Even when Abacha was in this government, your petrol was 11 naira. The economy of Nigeria was booming. Everybody blamed Abacha for left, right, and center. Abacha this, Abacha that. You go! President Buhari should not be in a third time ruling Nigeria. I said that, President Buhari. Okay, all my boys at DSS are watching this video. But the ordinary president, okay, be careful, DSS is going to come for you. DSS is supposed to be about security. To everybody at DSS. Wale, Tunde, Chris, everybody. What did I tell the boys at DSS? The terrorists inside this Lagos. Go to Egbeda. There are some people, I can't pinpoint them and say they're Hausas. You see, when I say Hausas, they will say, I am racist, I am tribalist, I'm this and that. These people are northern Nigerian speaking Hausas, but they are not necessarily Hausas. That's what I'm telling you. At the end of the day, what happened? Do I have to tell you everything? The DSS swooped a whole lot of them. They're inside Magodo there, locked up. Egbeda terror cells. Oh yeah, they come in buses and tractor trailers, in trailers with bikes, 26 bikes, 30 bikes, everybody comes. Some of them are released to the street, their bikes were not released. This is a metropolitan city, Lagos. A lot of people live here. The center of excellence. They're terror cells in Lagos. And that's what the DSS is supposed to be focusing on, security. Many of these so-called terror cells, a lot of them are inside that Magodo, locked up, planning the next terror attack for Lagos. I don't care where they're from. Some of them are from Niger, Chad, everywhere. Look at what's happening in Niger every day. The army in Niger and the army in Chad. And the army in Mali. Look what happened in Mali. Al-Qaeda. ISWAP, all of them. They entered the military bases, killed 80 officers and flee into Mali. That's what happened in Niger the other day. They fled into Mali, not one was caught. President Buhari, we are not opening our borders for nobody. We are not opening our borders for nobody. Everybody must get a visa to enter Nigeria. If you make me the Minister of Interior, you'll see what I will do to the prisons and interior itself. Honorable Minister Recolonize, ṣiṣẹ́ mi ò dẹ̀ lè sọ pé ilẹ̀ ṣe. You have to come out. Minister Recolonize, ẹ̀yin lẹ ní prisons, ẹ̀yin lẹ dẹ̀ ní interior. You have to come out and fix what Dambazo did not fix. I was in the prison. The kidnappers, the armed robbers, they're using Facebook to kidnap. Meanwhile, the whole population is talking about, don't pass the social media bill. Or in your way, don't pass what? Social media is used to do a lot of evil. Did you see what the owner of Facebook is saying? And the co-founder? Facebook has to be structured. They're saying that in America. You in Nigeria, you don't want them to ban Facebook. Is there Facebook in China? Is there WhatsApp video in UAE, in Dubai? Can you use WhatsApp video? You better know how the world works. Chioma was using Facebook to kidnap people. She would post in all those viral groups. You will see job. You will now DM her, inbox her your resume. She'll tell you you're good for the interview. You'll show up at the interview. You'll be in a room with their executive office. And 3 people will come out of the room, kidnap you, give you injection, cut your head off, take it to the cultists. For a politician who needs 3 heads for House of Rep, 5 heads for Senate. These are the stories they told me in the prison, inmates. The cultist girls, the cultist boys, the ritualists, they're all in the prison. You did not live in the prison. I lived in the prison. And yet you'll be saying you'll go back to prison one day because I'm saying something about Davido. Who's Davido? Can you survive a prison? The most dangerous Nigerians are in that prison. Port Harcourt prison. Not to talk of the others. President Buhari needs to go and check out those boys, they call themselves IPOB boys. The situation would have been different now. Many of them brainwashed, they would have let go and rehabilitate all of them. But because of what Nnamdi is saying outside, it makes it very tough for those young men. Nnamdi, kind of free your people. Because I met many of the IPOB boys. I went there after and gave them 20,000, 200 each. 50 naira is a lot of money in the prison. 200 is good. It will feed you for 2 days. Many of them went to protest and didn't know that Nnamdi was going to leave the country and exploit them. You got to know what's going on. Social media needs to be regulated in this country. I'm possibly the only person who is not for that social media, don't regulate the thing. We must regulate social media. Chief Odunuku, the same way Chioma described her own inside the prison is the same way Odunuku was abducted. Odunuku went to make a deal for a 900 million naira land and property. They got to the office, he looked professional. 3 men came out of the room. They were restraining him. He was trying to break free. One of them clearly told you that he gave him injection. 5 milligrams of diazepam IM, intramuscular. He slept off. He was dragged. And then he was cut into pieces before he woke up. His body inside Ajaleki, inside the forest. And those boys were telling you, why big paper away 800, 900 million. Land, original land documents. And you watch joke and say, come and regulate social media. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ tí bàbá yẹn lọ pàdé ní Ikoyi club tí ó jẹ́ kí lawyer tell. Even if the lawyer went there, kill both of them. Young people, Daniel, young people that are supposed to be working, having good jobs, blogging. You give a young person a computer and Kemi Olunloyo, I will teach that young person how to make money like Linda Ikeji. Linda Ikeji will call any blogging and tell Linda, hey, Linda this, Linda that. Show for you know. Show teaching blogging. Show teaching blogging at 100,000 per person. Linda's sister is teaching you blogging 100,000 per person, 1-to-1 private. Laura, Kini Laura mo. She's teaching you that. Can you afford it? Instead of just go and invest in yourself. You are farming and building other people up, not building yourself of young people. You are fucking stupid. You have ruined Nigeria. Young people ruin Nigeria. What you need now is recolonization of Nigeria. I want to take over government, see? To restructure gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín, to fi hàn yín bóyá ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́. If I say bring a white man to rule Nigeria with Buhari, you know it can change. Nigeria needs a president and a prime minister. That's what I'm saying, President Buhari. Prime Minister, somebody else. President Buhari. You need 2 leaders in that system. Everything I said in my 5-chapter docuseries might be like bullshit. Okay, guys, it may not happen. I may not be here. I may be alive, I may be gone. I may go out there now, a car hits me, I'm gone. But I'm leaving this message for you. Nigeria cannot change until it's recolonized. There's a lot going on. Minister Regbeshola, all over the north, even in Oyo State, children locked up in prisons, homemade prisons, imams, clerics, jailing young people for bad behavior. So your child has bad behavior. So your child is smoking, bad company. Ẹ wá gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ imam àti cleric. Kí imam bá yín discipline ọmọ yín. Àwọn ọmọ yín wá wà nínú dirty positions, dirty houses, hungry, change. And police is recovering young people from house to house, imam to imam, Maiduguri, Kano, Katsina, Ibadan, everywhere. The Minister of Interior, mo ti ṣe video f'Aregbe. Minister, jẹ́ ká bá yín ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ fi wá ṣe special adviser to the minister. Fún wa ń ṣe torí wọn la controversial. You know, and some of you are calling me asking me that my father is dying of a stroke, and you saw what my father said. He said Ajimobi didn't give him his health money. Do you know how long I've been hearing that? Just because you are still in the paper first. Something he's been talking about for 8 years. What concerns me? My father could not get me a job. He did not bother to get me a job. He got my sister a job, got my cousin into the House of Reps. Didn't do anything for me. You want me to be running and looking for him now because he's sick? I don't have any father. I don't have any mother. I don't have any family. I live here on my own. And if nobody wants to hire me, I have a degree called Public Relations that I'm using now. There are oil companies. There are different companies. There are private companies, food companies that need communications. They need people to talk, people to do it. Look at Emefiele today. Emefiele had a whole 2 hours talking about something in Central Bank. Honest to God, none of you can understand what happened in that 1 to 2 hours. The English they were talking, the financial language. Nigerians don't know how their money is moving, nothing. Everything that Emefiele read out in that speech, so who wrote it? That's what I do now. Shouldn't I be writing his own speech too? Making the money right in Nigeria? But no, nobody wants Kemi Olunloyo. She's too controversial. Ekpele, Eku Nigeria. Ọlọ́run á bá yín ṣe. God will rescue you guys soon. Pray. Just continue praying for Nigeria. Prayers will solve your problem. All right? Just pray. Prayers will solve your problem. I do evangelism on the street, not on social media. Anybody that wants to hear me, call me. If you need me in your church, I'll come and talk. Okay? I'm talking to young people. I'm a motivational speaker. I charge money. But if you're a church and you need me, I don't charge money for the churches. I will come as courtesy for the church to talk to young people because I can't reach young people anywhere. I can't reach them on social media. But I can reach them in a church to listen. I won't be only near Allen Avenue, down from the airport. In Shashawulale, you're prostitutes standing on the streets, people's children. You there working in your office. Your daughter is there at night. You think she's in uni like in the hostel, Abby. She's doing prostitution at night after classes. If she's not on Allen Avenue, she's inside Instagram. DM for hookups. Ashewo. Having sex with multiple men. Open your pussy to everything. Having sex with musicians and all kinds of rubbish. Carrying diseases from place to place. STDs, name it. Continue ruining your lives, young people. Open your mouth. Everybody should be an activist, young and old. I want to myself, disease from them. Speak out, Nigeria. Recolonization is the only way that you can fix your country. My name is Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. Some of you don't even know what I'm a doctor of. America doesn't have bachelor's degree in pharmacy anymore. Everybody's a PharmD. I have to write it out for you. I'm a public relations specialist, Goucher College, Maryland, 1996. And I'm a pharmacist from Philadelphia College of Pharmacy, 1988-89 class. And a journalist, Broadcasting Institute of Maryland. I've been in journalism since 1994. I love you, Nigeria. Do it or continue suffering. You cannot save Nigeria. You have to recolonize it. January 25th. 2020.